Andree-Anne, thanks for taking the time in your busy schedule and sitting down with me.
It's my pleasure, Marcel. Thank you very much.
And first of all, congratulations in your new position as head of Seedcare Syngenta.
Thank you.
And I should probably specify it's Europe, Africa, and the Middle East.
Exactly, yes.
And talking about that, what are your specific, what is the role of Europe in Syngenta Seedcare?
Actually, if we think, Marcel, about Syngenta first as a global company, we have last year 12.8 billion in sales, and the region EAME, Europe, Africa, Middle East, represented 30% of those sales. If we translate that into Seedcare, a Seedcare view, globally 1 billion or a bit above 1 billion, and the region is also around 30, actually 31%.
Okay, amazing.
So, yeah. If we think, so that's from a financial perspective, but if we look then in terms of diversity, the region represents also great input from a global perspective, because we have first very different climates within the region. All crops are grown. And so when we do the testing of our products, it really allows us to provide for very good understanding and input under varied conditions, varied crops and varied climatic conditions. So very good. The last point about why or what is the importance or the role that the region plays from a Syngenta Seedcare perspective is we are lucky to have in Switzerland the first Seedcare Institute facility that was inaugurated in Syngenta. And this was more than 10 years ago, but still today we have global customers that are coming from around the world, many who were here this week, coming to visit the Institute for training or discussions on how to optimize their applications, the use of our products in their applications. And also internally, we bring everyone who is new joining in the Seedcare team globally comes through the Institute for training. So the region has an important presence from a Seedcare perspective.
So we're reading a lot about the various Seedcare institutes. What are your specific plans for Europe?
In Europe, if we think globally, from a Seedcare Institute perspective, maybe first is the importance to deliver our product, application, and services perspective is very much based on also on the Seedcare Institute aspect. So they play a big role in the applications and the services, part. If we look globally, we have 13 institutes. We have introduced in 2016, we have opened actually institutes in Singapore and Canada. Last year, we expanded the institute in Minnesota in the US. It is now our largest globally, and more specifically in Europe, we have launched this year an institute in Raman in Russia. And we also have an institute in Ukraine, in France, in Germany, Africa, and plans to grow globally as well as regionally. So they play a very important role in ensuring the best performance of our products and solutions on the genetics of our customers.
I see. I'm aware that Seedcare is regularly launching new seed treatment products. Can you maybe reveal a bit of the pipeline?
Yes, actually this week at the event, we had the opportunity to reveal Maxim-Quattro, which is the most comprehensive seed-applied fungicide available for maize in Europe. We also had the ability, the possibility to talk about Vibrance, because we have the registration that is coming soon for sugar beet. And in that area, it will be the first seed-applied fungicide introduced in many years in sugar beet. So that will be a great addition to a great offer for our customers. We also have a PVO when we think about the expanding area of stress management products. A PVO is our brand, umbrella brand from a biological offer perspective. And so we are excited also to launch next year in maize and sunflower, our Epivio Energy product. And if we think a bit longer term, we have a great seed-applied fungicide for downy mildew control in sunflower, thinking about the region being the largest sunflower area in the world. Plenaris, which is the brand, will play a big an important role as well as a seed-applied fungicide. And if we think, Marcel, of the longer term, like really long term, there we have some very exciting seed-applied fungicides and seed-applied insecticides that will also be coming to the market. So we're spending a lot of energy developing those. Great. So thinking of our customers and making sure innovation will be there to support them.
Okay. Let's talk neonics for a little bit. Yeah. Since 2013, there is a ban on the use of neonics in Europe. What are Syngenta's views on this ban on neonics, and maybe if you can share a bit on the alternatives that are out there?
Yes. So if we think since 2013, since the first restrictions came in place, Syngenta has continued to develop data in support of demonstrating the safety of thiamethoxam to pollinator bees. We also have been working very closely with the industry. The industry has done tremendous work if we think of grower associations, the seed associations, and many other key players in the industry in advocating for keeping the neonics or advocating for the positive impact the neonics are playing in agriculture. And the industry has been successful. We have seen now that, for example, in sugar beet, the 2018 season is secured, which a few months ago we were not sure if we could reach that point. We are, Syngenta, continuing to support users wherever we can. We are standing proud behind our product. And we believe also very strongly that the restriction that are in place and the others that are being proposed would have a negative impact on the sustainability of agriculture. And we believe that they are safe technologies to use. If we think of alternatives, obviously this is not our number one wish. The number one wish is that the uses would be maintained. However, should that not be the outcome, we have force tiflutrin that will be available as a seed-applied insecticide. Most likely, our assumptions is that foliar applications, sprays, would be required. And there we have to be careful when we think of a resistance management perspective. We have seen in oilseed rape, for example, in certain geographies, resistance to pyrethroids. So alternatives will not be the first solution. Neonics would be, but we have to see the outcomes, and we continue to work really hard with the industry in the advocating aspect.
Lots of luck with that.
Thank you.
We are here at the ASA annual meeting in Riga, and Syngenta is already for many years the main partner of the event. What is the reason behind Syngenta being the main partner?
Yes, we actually, indeed, we have been the main partner for over 10 years now, and we really intend to continue doing so. The importance of the association in bringing together plant breeders, seed companies, large and small seed companies, and many other key players of the seed industry is extremely important. Bring them together under one roof and have the opportunity to discuss challenges that we are facing, or great opportunities that we are facing also, and how we should address them. For example, the movement of seeds across the different countries, the neonic situation. So there's a lot of different topics that there is great value to coming together and discussing and aligning on how to address those. It also is a great opportunity to share best practices across countries. We have such a diverse geography. As I mentioned earlier, the industry is very rich from that perspective, so we can exchange a lot of information across the countries. And lastly, from our perspective,
Sure.
what a great opportunity to share our new innovations that we bring and reconnect with customers and create new customers and new relations. So it's very important for us. Yes.
But we live in an age of technology. We have emails and video conferencing. Why are we still coming face to face and meet in person to such events? Why is it so important for you?
Yes, first of all, the ability also to refer back to this everyone under one roof has a lot of, this is very, very effective. And so you go around, you meet the people you know, you have meetings, you have people you want to connect with, you create new connections and new business opportunities. Yeah. You learn a lot also. You get the pulse of the industry, talking with one and the other, and then you get to test where the energy is going. And that has a lot of value from my perspective, asking personally, why do I like to come? And so, and most importantly also is the people, the friendship and the relations that you develop with the people, and having the chance to reconnect. Is very, very powerful. And so now we're at the end of the event, and I am leaving with a lot of energy, and I'm very, very happy that I was able to join.
Very good, very good. Andree-Anne, imagine you have a magic wand and you could make one wish come true for European agriculture. What would that main wish be?
Oh, that's a big question. I would say that wish is for European farmers, for them to have access to the latest seeds, seed treatment, and crop protection, innovation and technologies in a sound financial way also.
Yes.
And wherever they are located, from a geography perspective, that any one of them can access those technologies. Yeah. So that they can safely grow the food that is required to feed the growing population. That would be my number one wish. Innovation is really, really powerful.
Excellent. Excellent wish. I hope it comes true.
Thank you very much, Marcel.
Thank you, Andree-Anne.